Boys and girls, and welcome back to week number 3 in April. So today we are going to learn and master flower number 3, which is pretty easy to do. So for today, what you'll need is your stick. You'll need some scissors. You'll need some glue. And finally, you'll need some newsprint. Now we're using the yellow newsprint in school. So what I want you to do first is, if you're using the newsprint, I want you to turn it horizontally and put a little glue in the middle and stick one on top of the other so you end up with a long piece like this, okay? So I'm not doing that because my paper's already long, okay? So I just wanted to show you that. So now what I want you to do is make a hot dog fold. This is very similar to the other projects, right? And now, what I want you to do is you're going to, accordion fold this, okay? So check this out. You want to do, nice space like that. Then you flip it, and you fold it. And then you flip it, and then you fold it. Boy, this seems like another flower we did, huh? Flip it. Fold it, but this time you want the folds to be kind of wide, okay? Flip it, fold it, flip it, and fold it, okay? Now what's nice about newsprint is it folds so nicely, okay? Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna divide this in half. Just use your eyeball and cut it. So now you have two of them like this, okay? And now what I want you to do is, let me move you up. I'm going to draw it, actually. I think that's going to help you see what I'm going to cut. So let me go grab a pen, and I'll show you the next step. I have my pen, and I want to show you what I drew. Do you see how I drew a rainbow shape? But don't start the rainbow at the bottom. You want to start the rainbow in the middle of the shape, okay? And then take your scissors. Just cut the rainbow. Okay, do that on both pieces. Okay, just like so. And now when you open this up, you're gonna have a bunch of little humps like that. Do you see what I'm doing? Now, if this one is connected, and it is, I'm just going to cut it down the middle. So they're separate. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little glue and just connect this so it becomes one long paper chain of little rainbows, okay? So let me move this down. And I'm gonna just glue it. If you have a glue stick, that works great. I'm just putting one rainbow on top of the other and gluing it, no big deal. And when I'm done, I'll show it to you here. Okay, so look how long my paper chain is. Do you see that? Okay, and now it's as easy as wrapping it around your stick. Now my stick fell, it falls every time I make these. I got it. Okay, so let me move the camera down and I'll show you what to do. So I'm gonna put just a little bit of glue on the first petal, because obviously this is gonna be a flower. And I'm gonna take my stick and I am just going to roll it around my stick. Okay. And let it dry for a minute. Notice I did it kind of tight. That's okay. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to just keep putting a little glue and wrapping. Okay. Can you see that? And notice what I did. I kind of pinched it. I didn't wrap it so it just went around like a circle. I kind of wrinkled it a little, and look, it made the top of the flower open up a little bit. So what you do down here impacts what you do up here, okay? So I'm gonna just, whoa, I have so much here. I'm gonna put a little glue. I like to put a little glue as I go. And now what I'm doing is I'm wrinkling it around. Okay, I'm kind of just like pushing it. And it's almost like the messier it looks at the bottom, the better the top is gonna look. Do you see that flower forming? So let me move you up. All right, so here is my next one, and I'm gonna kind of hold it up as I go here so you can see. Okay, I'm just kind of mushing it. Don't worry about ruining it. It only makes it look better. You just pinch it. Look at the flower, look at that. And it's almost like magic, the way the rose is forming. And I'm gonna keep going here. Just a little bit of glue. Oh, it's so pretty, look at that. Now you might want, oh, look at that. Okay. I'm gonna do a little more, and then when I'm happy with how big my rose is, I'm gonna cut the petals off. I do not need to use all of these. I can turn those into a second rose if I want. Okay, in fact, I think I'm gonna stop here. Just look, just rips right off. And give this a good squeeze onto my stick. And look at that. You have a beautiful rose that I'm just gonna pinch. And there you go. Look how beautiful that is. So, let me get the other flowers and I'll show you how they're gonna look together. Okay, so my bouquet is growing. I have the new rose. I have my first flower, and now I have my second flower. So, we have one more week for our bouquet, and we're gonna paint our sticks next week and make a container for them, and then they're ready to go home. So, if you have more petals like I do, you can certainly make 2 roses and put them into your bouquet. All right? Don't forget to make a name tag for the flower, and that way we can put them off to the side and let them dry. And then next week, we will work on the final part of our flower project, okay? So I hope you have fun making the rose, and I'll see you next week. Bye, boys and girls.